Hi friends, it's Anne here, and today's video is my first update for my mini graveyard project pan. So there is a graveyard project pan that is going on. It's a thing. I was late to the game, so I'm calling mine a mini graveyard project pan because I'm basically doing it about half the time. I think it normally starts from April and goes through to Halloween. I started last month. So I'm trying to time my update though with everybody else's update. So I think everybody else's first update is going to go up at the same time, or second update at the same time as my first update. I'm also calling it mini graveyard because most of my products are kind of small too. I only have 3 months, so I have to be a bit realistic. So let's get into the products. The first product is the Sol de Janeiro Brazilian Crush fragrance, and it's done. You can see that there's like a little tiny bit in the bottom there. I can't get it out. The sprayer's not working. I guess I could like take the cap off, but I finished this, I want to say like within 2 weeks of starting this project. So I have added in another fragrance. So I've added in this poolside pop. This is a Bath & Body Works fragrance. It doesn't exist anymore. This is really old. I've added a line as to where I've started, but I have been using it on and off for the past couple of weeks. So it is a little bit lower than that, but I don't think it's low enough. Like I can see through the bottle looking at it, and it's not low enough to make another mark. So this is what we're working on now. I'll try and work on this to the next update. I don't foresee myself continuing to use this like through to the end, just because it is a very summery fragrance. I've talked about this before. I get sick of fragrances pretty easily. So I'm gonna do my best to keep moving along on this. It's halfway full. Like the bottle is about halfway full. So I mean, at least I've used quite a bit prior to this. So it started at, oh, I did not do my weights for this guy. So let's go to the weights for this guy first. So the Sol de Janeiro started at 28.21 grams. I finished it at 20.98 grams. So I used up 7.23 grams of this product. It's looking a little dark. Hopefully that's better. So this product, it started at 69.26 grams. It's now 67.17 grams. So I've used 2.09 grams of this so far. Second item is the Olaplex No. 3 Hair Perfector. I was hoping for more progress, but I still think I have pretty decent progress. Although if you look at the lines, if I keep going at this rate, I won't finish this by the end of the project, so I need to step it up a little. I'll admit that this past month, it's been hard for me to use things. Like my project pan I talked was really slow, my pan and palette's really slow. I've just been kind of all over the place this past month. If I'm like consistently at my home base in Toronto, it's easier. But when I'm just like back to my family home, I'm here, I've been like seeing friends and just like doing other stuff, probably taking advantage of the fact that we are not in like a full lockdown anymore, because we were in like lockdown forever here in Toronto. So I've been trying to like get out and about, and like going to patios for dinner, things like that. So my routines are just kind of all over the place a little bit. So I need to just get into a routine of using some things, and this is a tricky one because you have to use it before you shampoo, but you have to use it on wet hair. So you have to wet your hair, then put this on. I don't know why, that just bothers me so much. It's just, when you have a lot of hair, then you have to wet it. It's just, ugh, it's annoying. It's very annoying. I hate having wet hair. And it's worse because I have a lot of hair. Anyway, I'm going to stop whining now, and I'm going to keep trying to use this product as best as possible. Last month, this was 84.43 grams. It's now at 70.04 grams, so I used 14.39 grams. My third item, this is the only, oh no, the Sol de Janeiro was a resurrection item as well. This item is also a resurrection item. This was in a previous project. It's the Delia Organics Nail and Cuticle Oil. I don't think this specific product exists anymore. I could be wrong. I talked about this in the past. This doesn't seem to do anything for me. I'm just trying to finish it. So there is our new little line there. The lines on these I have to kind of keep redrawing because they come off because the oil. And again, if you kind of look at that and look how much is left, I won't finish this by the end of this project, but it should be pretty darn close. And I might end up rolling this into my regular project pan because based on that, like I can finish this year which would be really nice, meaning it took me like, well, I guess I took 6 months off, so it took like 1.5 years to finish this, or it will take 1.5 years to finish this. So last update, this was 29.71 grams. It's now 29.25 grams, so that is a difference of 0.46 grams. The next item in my project is this mini Nude by Nature Perfecting Primer. I say mini, but it's half the size of like a full-size foundation. It's 15 mils, so it's a pretty good size mini. And because of that, I haven't finished this. I totally thought I would be finished this month. And clearly there was more product in here than I thought. It was more full when I started. But I'm thinking about that. I'm like, yeah, I really didn't use this. I haven't used this a whole lot prior to this project. So yeah, this is, I thought I'd be done this by the first update, or at least I was hopeful. That did not happen. I can't tell how much is left because it doesn't feel any different. Like it was a light feeling bottle before and or tube, and it still feels really light. So, and I've used, so it was 18.04 grams. It's now 12.96 grams. So I've used 5.08 grams. I don't know where it came from, but that's how much I've used so far. This might be done in the next update. Like, I'd be surprised if there's another 5 grams in here, but at the same time, I wouldn't be. You know what I mean? It's a nice primer, actually. So far out of all the Nude by Nature stuff that I've tried, I would say that I actually quite like this. I don't think I'd buy it though, because I'm pretty sure it's really expensive. At least here in Canada, I'm pretty sure it's pretty expensive. But maybe if it were on sale, it just feels like a moisturizer, basically. Like, just feels like a very moisturizing base, which is kind of nice sometimes. The next product in this project is this Edgiest Kohl liner, or they call it a shadow stick, from the Estee Edit, which is no longer in existence. I was able to draw a new line. I haven't really been using this like as a base, but I've been using it as eyeliner. I actually have it on as eyeliner right now, but I also used a little bit of shadow powder just to sort of define the shadow a little bit. But yeah, I'm surprised with like such a big stick. I actually can line my eyes with this, so I've been doing that. Will I finish this? Heck no. But I'm happy I'm getting used to this because I never use this product. Like, it just sits there. I never use it. So very little weight difference on this one though. So last month it was 13.15. It's now 13.14. So just a difference of 0.01. This could be one of those products that like the weight doesn't really ever change, or it might go up because it's so small. It just happens sometimes. So yeah, all of these products, so all in the graveyard, there's 2 categories. Resurrection, which is stuff that was in a previous project, and collecting cobwebs, things that have just been sitting around not using. And those have all been like collecting cobwebs type products. And same with this one. This is the NARS Soft Matte Concealer in Cannelle, which is light 0.275. And I hit pan. Yay! I didn't realize I was that close to the pan, to be honest, because the correcting concealer that I'm using in my regular project pan, I still have not hit pan on, and I've been using it longer than this. And I just didn't realize this was as close as what it is. So, you know, just starting to work around the edge, and we'll see how this goes. I do not anticipate finishing this. This is one of my favorite products. I don't think this is the right shade for me. I've already looked up what shade it is that I think is the better shade. This is just, I mean, it works for me right now, but it's like middle of summer, end of summer. So like come November, this will be too dark for me. So I do want to get this in a different shade. I might just go ahead. I was kind of trying to wait till I finish this, but I might just go ahead and buy a new concealer. Because again, I've used them at different times because they're different shades. So anyway, this was 29.39 grams. It's now 29.19 grams. That's a difference of 0.2 grams. So this project is going well. I do like doing these smaller projects. I'm gonna have to try and incorporate these next year as well, because I feel like these give me a nice little break from like the bigger project pan that I'm doing, and I feel like I'm making some progress. I don't know, it's some variety, and I've put in stuff here that's not just makeup, so it's nice to have something that's a little different and feel like you're making progress. Anyway, I hope you like this little update on my mini graveyard project pan for 2021. If you liked the video, feel free to give it the little thumbs up down below, and I appreciate it. I see you guys really giving me like a lot of thumbs up, like, and I'm just like, oh, yay, video was good. I mean, the video's bad. Feel free to leave a comment and what you didn't like. Because it's always confusing when someone puts a thumbs down, especially when you have a lot of thumbs up. I swear there's YouTube trolls. There's somebody that does this, because I've seen other people comment too, especially like mid to smaller channels. They'll have like 1 thumbs down. So like, it's like somebody just goes through your videos and just thumbs down them. I don't know, I guess that's fun for some people, but it's not exactly constructive. Like, you gave it a thumbs down. Was there something about the video that could have been different, that could have been changed, that you just didn't like, that could have been improved? Or is it just something you didn't like? Like, if you just didn't like the video, then just click off it. Like, don't watch it if you don't like the content or it's not your jam. But if you're like, well, the video was really great, but your audio needs a little improvement. So that was a big issue with mine. Go back to some of my videos from 3 years ago. The audio is terrible. So, anyway, that was a weird tangent about thumbs up and thumbs down. Speaking of that, if you want to subscribe, after you've heard me give a weird long tangent thing, feel free to subscribe. I usually don't do these very strange tangents, but I do project pans, and I do makeup reviews, and every once in a while I'll get ready with me's and all that kind of stuff. So if that's your jam, please subscribe. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap this video up. I hope you're doing well, and I'll see you sometime soon. Bye.